Give me room, hit the tune. Feature presentation coming soon, early June. Killer be platoon, well groomed, spells doom. Raise the volume, you react like a werewolf in a full moon.
Bill Binder Show. Back at it after throwing the back out a week ago. First hole back, par 5, here at Atlantis Country Club. Quiet down. Just made birdie, feeling pretty good. Although when you make birdie on the first hole, that's usually not a good sign for the rest of the round, so we'll see what happens. We got a drink, we got a smoke, we got a lot to talk about. The lady at the desk when I paid said, they measured 108 on the course today, but it's a little bit windy, so it's not that bad. I have pants on, like an idiot, but you know how that goes. You might see me in shorts. Sooner or later, you might see me in shorts. I'm not gonna lie. So before we get into this, I found this beaut. Check that out. 100. 100. Never seen 100 before. Now, although I look like a freaking lobster right now, the one thing I can't stand is the golfer team. Can't stand it. It just doesn't, it just makes me angry when I look at my arms and I have like two-tone. You know? So we're gonna get all nice and prepared. We'll restart this extravaganza. Okay, good. Good, good. All right, good. We just let gentleman with capri pants play through because he looked like he was in a serious match against himself and his mind. And I'm not about that life. I want to drink, smoke, play golf. So we're going to be doing Weller 12, the original wheated bourbon, coming in at 90 proof. I'm not going to go into the specifics. If you drink whiskey, if you drink bourbon, if you drink anything, then you know what this is. You know where this comes from. Probably why I have this hat on, because it's got a buffalo on it. I'm smoking this Davidoff Anniversario number 3, 702 series, because believe it or not, this is the lightest cigar that I have in my humidor. And it's dandy. I'm not going into any of this right now. The one thing I could say is at 90 proof, this is dangerous because I'm gonna drink this like sweet tea. Tastes like iced tea. So, birdie 1, par 2. We're on hole 3. This is a short par 4. I'll tell you how far it is, but we have to lay up because there's water in the middle. So I'm gonna get a little 3-banger out there. Then we're gonna hit a little flippy wedge, and we're gonna get a little birdie, and we're gonna see how that goes. So why don't you accompany me to the tee? Tee shot successful. Got a nice little 92 yarder downwind. I'm gonna hit a little flippy 60 and see what happens. I can't see, it's in the sun. Oh, not all there. Probably like 85%, maybe 90%. Those of you that follow me have known, have seen the trials and tribulations of what I've dealt with in the past 7-8 days. Last Sunday, I was involved in a breakdance fight with one of my neighbors to see who would go get the garbage cans, and I threw my back out, and I couldn't walk for like 3 days. I had to do this stretch about 37 times a day. Boom. Boom. Feels pretty good. Par 4 into the wind, a little bit dogleg left. Fun fact about this hole, we'll talk about it when I stripe this in the middle of the fairway. We're gonna get a low burner here. Let's try to rope it off. A little rope hook. Just like that. All right. Before I smoke this whole cigar, I gotta get the daily pairing for the gram. Grammed. Okay, moving on. Fun fact. Fun fact about this hole, you notice the big tree over here? Back that ways was actually where we took the picture for the Willet Butter Cuts bottle. We're a little bit further down the fairway because I piped that, which is weird because my back still feels like jello. Hit the shot. Next tee we'll get into the whiskey, which is what everybody's waiting for. Boom. Okay. Weller 12 years old. The original weeded bourbon. A little light, maybe because it's 90 proof. I don't know. That great good old Buffalo Trace smell. Very dark. Nothing light about this. There's no citrus. There's no earthy. No nothing. This is straight. Get me in bed. Dark baking spices. Oh no. Karen didn't like that one. Light on the front, light on the mid palate. You get a little bit of oak on the back. Again, this is 90 proof. It's very mellow. We don't want to say smooth because we don't use that descriptor in the whiskey world. Smooth. It's the anti-descriptor. But it's good. Again, it's dangerous, this bottle, because at it being only 90 proof, I could drink it like a mojito on the beach. I'm not describing it as a mojito, but lingers a little bit, doesn't really hang around that much. It makes me just want to drink more. We're good. The killer on your hands right there.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah. I have dogs. I'm your friend.
Come on.
Terrible shot in the par 3. Blame it on the back. Whatever. You don't hit great shots every single time. It's just life. It's golf. But you got to scramble sometimes. Take it. Ninth hole, par 5, 500 yards, dogleg left. It's a nifty little hole. For these reviews, we do 9 holes. We don't do 18 holes, because if we did 18 holes, especially with the Weller 12 at 90 proof, I'll drink the whole bottle and then I'll probably get thrown out. So we're gonna keep it tight, 9 holes, and gotta bomb this over the corner. Zach's kind of fired up right now, so this is a good ending hole. Okay. Yes, sir. The Weller line is amazing. This Weller 12 is great, but I don't like it as much as the Weller Antique 107 because it's a little bit more beefy, I guess you could say. But this is a staple that you can have in your liquor cabinet because it's Weller, because it's a Buffalo Trace. Now, if you can get this at the price that it's meant to be sold at $35, at max $35, then get it. Maybe even 40, 50 bucks, but you know, with the secondary market now, you walk into these liquor stores and you see this stuff for $300, $400, $500 a bottle. I saw an Elmer T. Lee for $1,000 the other day at a liquor store, which is, it's baffling, it's comical. I laughed. But you know, that's today and age. That's what you see this for, is $300, $400, which is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to me. So if you see it for that, under 50 bucks, buy it. Absolutely, it's great. Anything more than that, I'd pass. I'd go for the Weller Antique 107. Hopefully you can find that for the same price as well. I think that this is a great bottle, and you should have it. You should have it in your artillery, in your weaponry, in your entourage, barrage, anything you want it to be. Bill Binder, the Bill Binder Show, strikes again after a downfall of back problems. Drink responsibly, live dangerously. Eagle did not go down. Birdie. See if we can get the bird. 3 under. Zach's killing. See what happens. Yep. It's a good round.